Hey muckers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing very well. Okay, today we are going to be doing something new. So, as you're aware, we have been revisiting Dramageddons, and we have completed all of those. Now, I read my comments a lot, and a lot of people have been asking me to revisit the Gabbie Hanna series that she did, where she was exposing everyone. And the reason for it was someone said that their opinion had changed during Dramageddon rewatch that we did, and they're wondering if their opinion would change on the rewatch of the Gabbie Hanna. Now, there are so many people that Gabbie Hanna gave lashings to on this series. There was a lot on Trisha Paytas. There was Rice Gum. There was holding T channels accountable. Of course, there was the Jassy Smiles situation had came up. There's some pretty awful videos made there. And there are a lot of Trisha ones, surprisingly. Angelica Oles, Joey Graceffa. Now, this Joey Graceffa one is the reason that I am going to do this, because I'm really interested to see, kind of looking back on the Joey Graceffa, Daniel Prada situation with Gabbie Hanna, if my opinion has changed at all. I think I'm going to be pretty neutral throughout that, because I don't like Joey and Daniel, and I mean, I don't care for Gabbie either. So I think going back and revisiting it will be crazy. And also, these videos were wiped from the internet. This has actually been uploaded by Gabbie Hanna Lost Tapes. So shout out to the Gabbie Hanna fan who re-uploaded these. So let's do it. Let's go through. We'll deep dive and we'll see how we feel. So this first one is called The Fight. I guess it's the first one. I mean, there's 4 that have been hidden. The first one that we can find, I guess, is The Fight I Tried to Hide from You, Trisha Paytas versus Gabbie Hanna. Now, this video, if I remember correctly, is incredibly awful. So Gabbie and Trisha were going back and forth about whether or not they were actually friends. Trisha was saying that she was never friends with Gabbie, and Gabbie was saying that her and Trisha were friends. So I'm expecting awkwardness from this video. I'm pretty sure she released footage of their podcast, which I can see being teased here, and it was just really awkward. Now, this was also during a time, and I think Frenemies had just ended. So when this series came out, I don't necessarily know if Trisha was in good standing, or maybe she was doing Frenemies. We'll figure it out. All right, let's watch this. For almost 2 years, Trisha has been dedicated to telling the world we never met, we were never friends, and that she never even watched my videos. She's successfully convinced millions that I'm a delusional, dangerous, obsessed stalker, oh my god, who imagined year-long friendships with her. Is it ever that deep? Who cares? I removed this portion of the podcast because I had no desires to embarrass her. I just wanted to talk in person so that maybe she would leave me alone. She told millions of people that I edited the podcast in my favor to make her look bad. January 22nd, 2021.
Accusing me of harassing you and stalking you, which
you did. I have those texts where I'm just stop texting me, just stop texting me. And I said it multiple times.
I didn't think that was super fair either.
There's a reason no one likes you. Do I go and tell everyone you know, please leave me alone, fuck, go away, holy shit? Do I tweet it, talk about it? Nah, so this is blue is Gabbie. Trisha is gray. This is the shit I will tell people about. I'm asking you to leave me alone. Bye, Trish. Good luck with your life. Okay, I'm blocking you. Good luck. Thank you. Fuck.
We were both texting at the same time. So
and I'm like, can we just end this? Stop it.
But you were able to say whatever you wanted, and then when I responded, the response was you're harassing me. And it's so you can make this accusation. But if I respond, then I'm harassing you.
You are very a paranoid person, and I have the perfect example. When you asked me for my address to send a book. And maybe you sent the book, maybe you didn't, I don't remember. I made a video that had nothing to do with you. It was about another one of my YouTube friends, and you're like, wow, I can't believe you made a video saying I need clout from you. I had more followers. It's
this is so awkward. Why did these two ever agree to go on a podcast together? What was so needed about a Trisha Paytas Gabbie Hanna confrontation? I'm aware they'd been fighting online, but nothing positive came from this. If anything, it worsened. It was so awkward.
I'm about to talk about that.
Okay.
Because you and I talked about poetry when we were in family, and we were talking about my breakup or whatever. And then we talked about poetry, and you sent me some of yours, I sent you some of mine, and I was like, when I was sending out PR, I asked you for your address to send you the book, and you didn't answer, which was fine. And then the next day or the day after, you put out a video being like...
So that was a text from Trisha saying, I want your book.
Yeah, YouTubers asking me for my address, sorry, I'm not going to promote your shitty book.
Right. Joey sent me this awesome package. I don't, when people ask me for my address, I never give people my address. Well, obviously he knows mine because obviously he's been here, but like other YouTubers, if I'm not close with or I'm not your friend, like I'm not about to like give you just.
Oh my god, the title of this video, I've just clocked it, is crazy.
What's your address? I can send you a fucking book so you can promote me. No.
Grace Helbig, Mamrie Hart, Joey Graceffa, but it's not about
But then-
you.
but then my
Gabbie,
text- wait,
it's
but
so
Trish,
paranoid.
it's okay,
And
no,
no, but you think
no,
things are
honey.
about you.
But my the text that I sent to you was like, hey, like, I just want you to know, I don't know if I have the text. Like, listen, girl.
Show all these receipts. I haven't seen one yet.
I didn't know, like, I don't know if you're talking about me, but, like, I just want you to know, like, I didn't want you to text me, or I didn't want to send you my book for promotion. I wanted to send it to you because we related on poetry, so I just want you to know I wasn't trying to
I
use
never
you.
even thought about you in that moment.
And that's fine, that's fine.
No, but you keep
Again, this feels like bullshit. Of course, Trisha Paytas was talking shit about Gabbie Hanna. I think we all agree with that. Trisha would take any moment to jab at Gabbie. And I think Trisha, when confronted, doesn't necessarily do very good at it. She goes into like destruction and like just, she has to respond immediately to whatever's saying. And that ultimately ends up with Trisha lying a lot. And we're seeing it here. I do believe that Trisha is lying here about not talking shit about Gabbie, but also it would have just been easier for her to be like, yeah, that was about you. You know what I mean?
saying, well, I asked because you talk shit about me, so I had to ask Gabbie to talk shit. Like, you're consumed with how I talk about you.
Also, the audio on this podcast is awful.
Don't give it a
Well,
thought.
you're-
But all these things, it's like, oh, I hear you talk so much shit about me, which isn't even true. The people you said, I'm like, that didn't even happen. But it's like the fact that you're like, oh, I was so consumed by like what you were saying about me behind my back. It's like, what? I didn't know you.
Well,
You
I
didn't
never
know
said I
me.
was so consumed. I feel like I've always texted you privately. I also know that, like, you have been in situations where you feel very taken advantage of. And like, in that situation in particular,
Yeah.
like, I'd literally just asked you, like, hey, I really want your address so I can send you my book.
Mm-hmm.
And then you put out this vlog saying, like, sorry, I'm not going to give you my address so you can send me your shitty book. So, like, to me, of course, I'm going to think, like, that's about me. But, like, then
I would never. That's such a
but then
weird
I
thing to
just,
assume.
but then I just, well,
Okay, Trisha is for sure lying here. I think she just doesn't want to give Gabbie the one up, but I mean, Trisha has been very apparent that she has been very obsessed with Gabbie in the past, and I think that she has been for a very long time. Even on Just Trish, she'll like be like, "Oh, I hope Gabbie's doing well" or whatever. If Trisha's gonna call us obsessed, then we can call Trisha obsessed here. You know what I mean? I do think that Trisha is heavily lying here, but I think she just didn't want Gabbie to like get the gratification of being right, which, as a stubborn person, I also understand.
I mean, is
It's
it?
not. Oh my
Is
god.
it?
I think you just put way too much thought into what other people think about you, especially someone that you didn't met. We met once at my birthday
But,
party
like,
at that point.
No, we met a couple times.
When
And-
else?
And we texted a lot.
Name one other time we met besides my birthday
I
party.
don't want to say it online. We'll talk about it off. Because I don't want to start drama with other people.
Kevin, we never met any other time. Like, this is like what I'm saying.
Really?
Is like,
Because
just say it right now and cut it
But
out.
like, you went on to like, okay, I probably will, but like at Joey's surprise party. Like, we met there, and then like you went on Shane's podcast and talked shit about me, and Shane hit me up and told me all the shit you said about me and Ricky, and I was just like, damn, like I really tried to be her friend that night. Like, I tried so hard to be her friend, and like I sent her. So
I was
many
there
voice
for
messages.
5 minutes. I didn't talk to
know.
anybody.
I know, and
I
like,
did not talk
So now Trisha's changing from I've only met you once to, well, I was only there for like 5 seconds like the other times.
to anybody at that party.
Like, you and I walked out, and then like afterwards, like you went on this podcast, they'd be like, yeah, everybody treated me their like shit, and then like Shane hit me up afterward to tell me specifically what you said about me and Ricky specifically.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I
But once
literally
again,
sent
you're
her so
believing,
many,
you're
like-
just hearing all these rumors and stuff like that. There's no
But then
validation.
after that, you also like stopped answering my texts. You started talking shit about YouTubers at parties and like this bad experience you
I
had.
thought you said we were so friendly all these years.
I
And
thought
I
we
invited
were.
Thanksgiving.
I
So
thought
then
we
we were
were.
friends after that?
No,
Oh, this is so awkward. This is so awkward. Oh my gosh. Oh.
that was literally the party where like our communication ended. Was like that party.
Okay.
After the party, she stopped responding to me. This is when Jason told me they'd slept together. She posted a vlog where she exposed a private relationship, and I messaged her to apologize. She apologized to me for the vlog, then apologized for not responding. She said she felt like I hated her. Trisha texts Gabbie, sorry about the vlog. I honestly didn't even think about it. Sorry for the lack of response. I honestly feel like every time I see you, you hate me. LOLOL. I was confused because I felt like I didn't know Trisha well enough at this point to say I hated her. I'd only met her briefly 3 times. I was also Jesus Christ. I was also irritated that she kept telling people that Ricky, Dylan, and I were rude to her, and confused because she was the one ignoring my messages. So then we see a bunch of text messages back and forth between Trisha and Gabbie.
Well, like I said, the ignoring thing was more of just the vibes I've got, especially off that party. I was like, okay, I mean, you were the only one, and Ricky are the only two that I actually like talk and have like a relationship with. So I thought I would just, you know what I mean? Like,
Yikes. Damn. This is the problem with messing with a crazy person like Gabbie Hanna. She will keep every single voice memo that will ultimately expose that you're lying.
I just feel like when I'm at parties and I have like a relationship with somebody, like a previous that was like, you know, I don't know. I mean, I felt like I tried, and I guess you felt like you tried, so I don't know. We're just at a moot point, which it really doesn't matter.
Oh my God.
I mean, on that note, like if we're being like 100% honest, like yeah, I totally did feel ignored and kind of like big times by you a little bit at the party and like in person in general, like you know what I mean, like at my birthday and stuff like that. So it's not. I mean, I don't know. I guess we both just feel our feelings got her. I don't know. That's just how I felt, and so I was like, okay, I'm not gonna like force it.
A week or two later, I reached out because she was going through a hard time. She apologized to me and then opened up to me. Okay, so Gabbie texts Trisha, I just watched your new video. I'm so sorry that happened to you. You don't deserve that even a little bit. And then Trisha starts texting her back, opening up about being in a severe, deep depression, talking about feeling crashing down, talks about like her addiction to dating apps. I know you're like over it, but I want to apologize if I came off bratty to you. This is what Trisha's saying. You've always been really kind to me and reach out when I make upsetting videos. No one else does that. So just for the record, I 100% value your friendship, even if you see me otherwise. Or even if we never see each other. Colleen had invited me over Sunday, and I was so sick and miserable. I didn't go, and then I saw y'all were hanging out, and it made me even sadder. I'm sorry I've been in such a funk. Side note, you're looking amazing. I stopped working out and really miss it. The revenge bod is lit. I hope your heart is healing. Breakups are the worst. Okay, basically they're opening up a lot. Well, Trisha's opening up a lot to Gabbie, which doesn't really go with the narrative that Trisha's saying. This is where I would say our friendship actually started, not ended. We shared a lot of family issues, relationship, breakups, body image, friendship, loneliness, mental health, and others. So she stopped responding to me in October 2017 when I confronted her about the book comment. This is where our friendship ended. Gabbie, these noises are so irritating. The fucking she's doing.
So like that after that point, that was when like the Jason shit happened, where I was like, well, I feel like I can't reach out to her because she talks shit about me on this podcast.
Trisha stopped speaking to me May 13th after Joey's party. Jason came over late June. Their collab came out June 26th. I texted her to delete the vlog because she exposed my relationship. June 30, we spoke about the party and disagreed on how it happened. July 9th, she apologized to me and we began speaking.
She like has told Shane all this shit and like whatever.
I mean, I feel like we should have people like bring it up. I would love to hear where I mentioned your name on Shane's podcast because again, at that point,
you
didn't.
You didn't say this part's probably not going to make it in. Just
Shane's telling you this, so you're again once again someone that there's
well,
no proof.
I watched the podcast too, and your.
And
video
what did I
about it.
say? What did I say?
Like, there were these YouTubers, like they act like they love me, they act like my fans, but then as soon as we're in
I never
person,
use the word fans about anybody ever, not even the people who support me. I hate the word
you
fans.
said it in the video.
Okay. Oh my god.
You know who you are if you're watching this. And I'm sure they are because they're my biggest fans. If they treat me like shit in public.
Again, when you mess with a crazy person like Gabbie Hanna, she is going to devote her life to finding every little thing against you. God, it's crazy. This is what I think happened. I think that Trisha really, really, really obsesses, or at least obsessed over Gabbie, but didn't like Gabbie being able to say that. So when Gabbie would confront Trisha would basically just have an immediate response, and her immediate responses were trying to, deny everything, but ultimately, proof is out there.
Hate you.
I feel like I'm crazy.
I'm not trying to like.
But no, you are, because you're telling me that something that I know in my brain. Like, no, you did say that. It's like I don't know how to respond to that. Okay, I said it. I don't know what else I didn't. Well, I don't refer to anyone as my fans. I don't refer to supporters as fans. Like it's creepy, it's cringy when people say I have fans. Like it's gross. Like I don't say those words.
Because they're my biggest fans.
So maybe
there's a lot of receipts we need to see because I haven't seen one of these yet.
Maybe I'm misremembering that part, but
you're hearing stuff from everybody.
God, it's crazy that Gabbie in the moment as well is saying, like, maybe I'm misremembering when she is remembering correctly. But I guess in the long run, it just makes Trisha look bad.
Just being like, that's the truth.
Is that what you did to me?
What?
Where you heard all this shit from everybody.
Gabby, my issue with you is never what anyone else told me. It was the issue I confronted you to, which is the herpes. You should never, ever comment about someone's sexual body history, all that stuff like that. I don't think that's appropriate ever. The fact that you and Shane gossip about it, you and Jason gossip, that's my issue with you. Whatever people say about what you know,
Shane
what people, the vlog squad people told me stuff about you, couldn't care less. You not like giving credit to Dylan Gardner.
You tweeted about it.
What do you mean?
Giving credit to Dylan Gardner. What do you mean?
What? There's all the stuff I hear about you. We talked about Escape the Night. We talked about all this stuff.
So you do care because you're bringing it up. You acknowledged it because you're bringing it up.
What are you talking about?
Like, I didn't even know Dylan Gardner was a part of this. You know what I mean? So like, this is clearly shit you've held on to.
Gabby, I couldn't care less now. You kept saying you hear what everyone else says. I couldn't care less what people say about you. My issue is with you. That's it. I couldn't care less about anyone else's drama with you. That's not my issue. And there's like...
Oh, this is so awkward and so tense. Oh my goodness gracious me. I feel like I'm watching something I shouldn't.
And again, I'm not here to like trigger you and be like, I heard this from like Colleen or whatever. Like, whatever. I'm not trying to like trigger you with that stuff, but...
Ain't that ironic, Trisha?
It's like, because it doesn't bother me. My issue is not what I hear from other people. You keep saying, well, Shane told me this and this. And it's like, what was your issue with me personally? You personally talked about my herpes, about my sexual... So I can show you right now. I have my negative. I have a screenshot of the test.
Trisha, I never cared if you had herpes. That's why I heard that rumor. We're going to call it a rumor because it is. Because you don't have herpes, right?
Oh my gosh. The fact that my sexual, like, my sex status is still up for talk.
But it's not because
it's
you're saying you're negative. I never made it public.
If I have fucking AIDS, it's no one's business.
But Trish, I never made it public. I didn't. Okay. But I didn't. Can you admit that?
No, we just talked about this. What do you think? Let's see the receipts, which you never brought up. I want to see, because I know you're the first person who made it public with my name on your Instagram story.
Okay, so basically... Okay, so Gabbie, I think, is proving here that someone else had... Wait. Her name did not appear in my story before the Scribbled screenshot. You can still watch the full story. I didn't say or imply her. I'm confused by these screenshots. It's showing that Trisha posted her Gabbie Hanna, Why I Don't Trust Gabbie Hanna video right over... Hello? Whoa. Can't even... Right down here. On the, I guess, 11th of October, or maybe 10th of November. And then the Instagram, I'm confused by the screenshot.
So don't can you acknowledge it when you know I don't. Okay, great.
100%. Like, I have that.
Okay.
But regardless of that, like, I never made that shit public. That was, I texted you personally about some shit. You made a video called Why I Don't Trust Gabbie Hanna. And then I showed screenshots with your name scribbled out that people said you can still see the T.
You can see the full name. I have the video too. You can see the full name.
You think I don't have everything?
Okay, Gabbie.
But like, this is the place I didn't want to get to.
No, but you're saying acknowledge that this is what happened. When I'm like, that's not what happened. Like, don't get me to acknowledge.
I didn't say acknowledge that this would happen.
You just did. You're like, you started.
But tell me if I did, because I don't want to be in a place where I'm like, I didn't say that when I did. So like, please somebody tell me, did I say acknowledge this? Because if I did, I want to like just right now be like.
You guys go back to the same place.
Yeah, like I don't want to get to a place.
Not Moses in this room.
With you, because like I want us to be really good. Like I truly do.
Yeah.
And like that's why like I apologize from the jump about like this whole herpes situation. I've apologized publicly. I've apologized to you personally.
But what my point is you're hearing all this stuff and that's your issue with me. I'm telling you my issue. I have one-on-one with you. It's not what I hear. My issue isn't what the vlog squad thinks of you.
But then you're also bringing up Dylan Gardner. You're bringing up the vlog squad.
Because I'm telling you other issues that don't matter to me. These are issues I hear online. I told you I'm a drama. I listened.
But you still tweeted them.
Yeah, of course I did.
So they don't bother you, but you tweeted them? That's not what you're...
They don't bother me. To me, I just
tweet them?
Because you're a character online that I talk about, Gabbie.
But I'm not a character. I'm a human being.
Gabbie, I never met you before this.
Yes, you have.
Oh my god, my 62nd birthday party.
You literally tweeted, every time I hang out with Gabbie, we never get a selfie and it upsets me.
Uh-oh. Oh, Trisha. Oh, it's bad when Gabbie Hanna is able to clock you.
Never hung out.
Why did you tweet that then?
Gabbie, please bring it up right now. Like, I can't do this anymore. This is like...
Oh no, she's gonna bring it up. Oh no.
This is so insane.
Oh no.
I'm also happy to like take this out if you want me to, like 100%.
It's fine. I don't care. You can leave whatever in. I really don't care.
Oh, this is so awkward.
No, I'm not upset. I'm just like, I'm genuinely confused when we hung out. Like, you can take all this out. Like, I'm just like, when did we hang out? You like, I met you like for minutes at a party. We never hung out. Like, seriously, off camera. When
we talked a lot though. We did like
I never shared poems with anyone. Like, I don't know what that's about. Like, it's so like I don't know what to say.
So basically, text from Trisha saying I always feel like a vibe when I hang out with you.
3 years of conversations about us. 3 years.
Let me see the poems. I would love to see a poem.
It's in my own phone. Like I have to like charge it. We'll turn it on, and like if you want to stay after and we can talk about this, like I'm 100%. See, it's like when it's like comes down to like I'll actually show you. It's like oh I'm good, but like it was real. Like you and I talked for years. Like I talked to you about my relationship. I talked to you about like breakups. You talked to me about your relationship with your family. You talked to me about Sean. We talked about like your hoarding. Like we had real conversations.
Okay.
And like if you don't remember that shit, like I can't like. You know what I mean? That's fine. But, like, it happened on November 22nd, 2016, buying a VIP ticket to your show. Yes, yes, yes. November 19th, 2016, my obsession with the Gabbie show has been so unreal. I don't even understand.
Oh, God. Oh, this is so awkward. Oh, my God. Trisha spent the entire time saying, like, she doesn't care for her. She's never met her, all this. And, oh, Gabbie is reading her all these... Oh, it's so cringe. It's so cringe.
The most amazing thing on YouTube right now.
So cringe.
And then May 10th, 2017, every time me and the Gabbie show are together, we never get selfies. It makes me extremely depressed.
At my party?
I don't know, like, what it was that you tweeted that, but, like, regardless, it's like every time me and the Gabbie show are together, we never get selfies. It makes me extremely depressed.
In 2016?
2017.
Okay, so after my party, 2 days after my party was May 8th.
Whatever. Like, every time we're together, we never get selfies.
We hung out one time at that point.
Whatever you want to say, but, like, you're still, like, publicly...
You're acting like I'm...
Because I'm not going to try to, like, make it seem... Like, I don't have evidence...
My heart is pounding. This is so confrontational.
We don't take... You're right. We don't take selfies. But, like, even you are tweeting every time me and Gabbie are together, we don't take selfies. It makes me depressed. Like, you're tweeting, you're obsessed with me, you're getting VIP tickets to my show, so, like, to me, we're fucking friends.
That was baseline nice, and this was before everything. This is when I was, like,
you're
at my
tweeting
party.
publicly because we're having...
So it's now went from, I've never done any of this, sorry, my foot is so itchy. It's went from, I've never tweeted you, I've never done, we've never met, whatever, to now Trisha being confronted with all of it, and Trisha goes, well, that was just me being nice. Oh, this is so awkward, dude.
At this point, there was no issue. We had no issue. And I was like, you know, this is a girl that's nice to meet, you're nice to me. I was always being...
Trisha forgot that her story was that we'd never met and that she had never seen my vlogs before the drama. So basically, Gabbie's saying that Trisha's story is now changing after Gabbie read out the tweets.
Nice to you. We were never like...
And I was always nice to you.
Right. So, okay. So I publicly tweeted you before you said I had herpes. Like, what? I don't get what the proof is.
And then after we...
That we're best friends?
No, not that we're best friends.
That we're friends?
I thought.
Okay. This is like... But this is like this is a delusion.
Okay.
Because, like, we didn't talk to this extent.
It's a delusion based on...
I didn't tell you about my family. You didn't tell me. I didn't even know you dated... I had no idea you dated at all.
That's... I'm going to cut that out because I don't, like, bring to it because, like, I like, respect him enough to not... Like,
you just said... Did you not just say, I would talk to you about my relationship? That's what you just said
I'll
3 minutes ago.
But, like... We had a lot of talks, Trish.
Okay, okay, Gabbie. I don't know what else to say.
So Trisha texts Gabbie saying, I heard y'all broke up from Shane. I'm like, oh my God, my big mouth. LOL, I love you. I always ask him about you. I'm like your stalker. He loves you. I love it. Y'all are cute. I'm happy. It's official. I'm still single over here. Our text from Trisha to Gabbie.
Exposed our relationship online and I asked you to delete it and then you deleted the video where you exposed our relationship. Like,
what relationship?
Mine.
What did I
You
say?
exposed mine and relationship. We were never public. I was like, please delete that, and you deleted it. Like,
that was in Jason's video. He talked about it.
Vlog.
Okay.
It was your vlog.
I don't know what else to say. You're gonna believe what you want to believe, Gabbie, and I
Trisha,
can't.
It's not about believing what I want to believe. It's about like texts and like videos. Like,
okay. If you think we had this friendship, okay. I don't know what else to say.
Trisha, like, I don't like Gabbie, right? I really don't like Gabbie. But there's something to be said about just, like, how disrespectful Trisha is. Like, she hasn't gotten her way here, and, like, the narrative is kind of slipping away from her because Gabbie has all this proof, and so she's just being, like, rude and degrading towards her.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not mad. I mean, that if that is your reality, it can be your reality. Like, I literally, like,
I also think Gabbie's handling it quite well.
It's just like I think that's where I was in like a really weird place for a long time because like the same as I was telling you about the other situations where I would like go back and like look at the text and listen to the messages and be like, am I crazy?
yeah.
And then like I'd look at these like literal years of conversations between us and be like, am I fucking crazy? And like those all happened. Like I have those texts. Like I can read them right now.
Okay.
So like it's hard for me to hear you say that. It's one thing to say like it didn't mean the same thing to me as it did to you. It's another to say it didn't happen.
Okay.
And that's where I'm just like I don't want to like argue about it.
I
It's,
respect what you think about it, Gabbie. I'm not gonna like change.
But like that is gaslighting.
Gabbie, I respect it. I'm not gonna argue
But
about it.
I'll happily show you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I respect whatever you think.
But that's gaslighting. I'm glad.
Gabbie!
I'm glad you think that, but it's not real.
I'm respect.
I actually do have to agree with Gabbie here. Trisha is being very, very, very gaslighty because she isn't getting her own way. I do think that Gabbie is making a point here. I think that Trisha doesn't like hearing it, but
Where I'm not gonna be like, that actually is crazy. That's disrespectful. I'm literally trying to respect you right now and not feeding into anymore, not arguing, because we're clearly not agreeing on this. And me saying I respect you, like I'm not gonna disrespect you in your house, is not gaslighting. I could like
But like to tell me those texts don't exist.
show it literally right now. Like I will not continue. Show it right now that I sent you my poetry. Show me where I sent you my poetry. And that I invited you to Thanksgiving.
Like that's like a very specific thing. Like we talked for like years.
I don't know what to say. Go, like all I can say is get him because I don't know what else to go at this point.
Yeah. I don't want to include like this drama aspect of it.
Okay.
Like, and I really do hope you're okay with that and like, cause like I don't want this show to be this angle. Like I really want to like end on like a positive note because like I like you a lot. And like this episode for me was supposed to be about us just like
Yeah.
squashing. Can we get back to a positive place, do you think?
I don't know because I truly think one of us is delusional. I'm not gaslighting. Maybe I am the delusional one in this, and like that's totally fine. I will talk.
surprisingly, I do think Trisha is the delusional one in
I
this.
don't think you're delusional or on drugs. I don't think that's it at all. I think it's just like
Because we have vastly.
well, it's also years of like maybe you just like you don't remember because it didn't matter to you. Like if somebody who I didn't care about that much, like if I was talking to them just to be like nice to them, and now like years later they're like we had all these conversations.
But don't say I'm gaslighting you when I say I'm trying to respect you in your house. Like I'm just gonna leave it. I'm trying to end this conversation because I'm like I gotta respect you enough. I'm in your house and like I'm gonna just respect it. That's not gaslighting. That's me not trying to perpetuate something that we clearly just.
Oh, this is so awkward.
To that, it's not gaslighting at all. To say you respect someone's not gaslighting.
I would like to end this on like a super positive note.
Okay.
Can we take like a quick break? We can like have a drink, have a snack, like take a breath, and like just come back and be
It's
positive.
fine. Yeah, whatever you
Can
want
we
to
do that?
It's
Let's
fine.
do that.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Let's come back because like,
It's fine.
really,
I don't care what you put out or cut. I really don't care.
I'm not gonna make this like in any way that like this isn't about trying to paint Trish as a liar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's
Okay.
why I wanted to talk about some shit beforehand because like
Yeah.
this podcast I want to be a fun fucking time. Like,
Yeah.
no bullshit.
I don't know if that's really the angle we went, but it's
I think
fine.
it was for like
Okay.
a long time. Like maybe we got a little derailed, and that's fine.
Yeah.
And like, I want you to know that like that part's not going out not because like I'm trying to like hide something.
COVID, like more so than usually we should respect.
Oh my god, I don't understand. Like this is so unproductive. I just like can't believe that this was made. Like there was absolutely no reason for this to be made because if anything, it just makes them both look really bad. Like it makes Gabbie look bad and it makes Trisha look bad and it's just so unproductive and it's like two delusional people. Like it's crazy.
I'm only ever in like I'm in this.
God, the sun is up and it's only 5:28.
Like, yeah, it's fucking trippy to be like around people. I mean, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
I needed it.
You rolling?
Yes.
Cool. We took a snack break.
We took a snack break. We took a chill break.
Totally.
That was such a like a manic break. That would felt like when I am going to a place and like Moses has to like be like, you know what, we need to chill for a minute, and it works. Not that I was getting there. I mean, maybe I was. I don't know. It's hard to say. Maybe I was getting there, but I didn't feel it as much as I usually do. But it felt like a good break.
Yeah, it was good to just like talk and connect with people.
Yeah.
I feel like when like cameras are on, it just instinctually as YouTubers,
Yeah.
it becomes a feeling of like just like defensiveness, like dumb shit.
For
It
sure,
doesn't matter.
defensiveness. I get
Yeah.
defensive for sure. That I do.
Same.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so happy you came back.
Okay, I think the break was probably very good. Obviously, we don't know what happened during it, but I think with Trisha not acknowledging that she was getting very defensive, it's very clear she was getting very defensive, and I think Trisha getting defensive made that she wanted to be the one that wins. Therefore, she kind of said a lot of things that weren't true that make her look bad in the long run, but...
Hopefully this was good. I don't know. This might be all over the place.
No, I think it was. I think it was really good, especially like just you and I off camera being able to like talk.
Yeah.
Like, we really haven't had that opportunity, and I feel good. Do you feel good?
I think so. Yeah, I don't feel bad.
That's good.
Yeah, I feel
No,
good.
I'm so happy for you. I'm so
Yeah.
happy for where you are in life and the people you're finding and the direction you're finding.
Thank
And
you.
like, I'm excited to see where you go because I think there's no place to go but up for you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you're very positive. You're saying that, I was like, oh, you're so positive.
Only now.
Only now. I love 2021,
It's
Gabby. That's really good energy now. Like, we're leaving on a positive note. I feel good about it now.
Yeah, totally.
I was unsure. I didn't feel bad. I was unsure, but now I feel good. So. Hopefully it's good. I'm not reading comments on this one.
So awkward, my God.
Those can trigger me. I don't even know. So
We have snacks.
yeah. We eat.
Oh my God, I wish that there was a comment section on this for me to read. That is one of the most uncomfortable things I have ever watched in my entire damn life. I don't think it makes either of them look good. I think if anything, it makes Gabbie look better than Trisha, but I think they're both, you know what I mean? That was so unproductive, so awful, terrible. My God. Please let me know your opinion on that. Who do you think looks good? Do you think both of them look bad? Like, am I crazy for saying that if anything, this made Gabbie look better? No, the future episodes are going to be covering she goes absolutely batshit crazy. So I'm not going to say that for very long. So I'll give my credit where I think it's due right now. Please let me know and let's talk about it down below. Oh my God, goodbye.